Back at it. We in there.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Never Enough Toys podcast. I am your host, Rich Rampage, along with my co-host,
GrizDisney.
What is up, everybody? We are here with another episode talking about being adult toy collectors. Not adult toys, but adult toy collectors.
Good distinction.
Right? Yeah, I'm an adult toy collector. What, you got like a wall full of dildos? No.
Rabbits and...
Sir. No, sir. No. Half-naked men, maybe.
Yeah.
Up on my wall.
Yeah.
You man, baby.
Spandex.
First and foremost, let's play some catch-up, bro.
Oh,
I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, man. It's been a couple weeks. I had some wedding stuff going on and went away to Disney and Universal in Florida.
Oh, snap.
So that was just a killer trip.
Tell me about
awesome.
your Disney experience.
Oh, boy. We did 10 days between all the parks with travel and everything, and one rest day. Hit up the Animal Kingdom for the first time. Now, just a little backstory. I hadn't been to Disney or Orlando in 21 years.
I never have.
Oh, so you got me beat. You've never been.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it had been a long journey to get back to Orlando for me. Just never lined up. We were supposed to go last year with the same crew. It was our buddy moon, which is a thing that we coined, where you go on a honeymoon with your friends. You go with different couples and you have a great time. And it worked out great. It was 6 of us in the party, and a lot of the rides ended up being 6-person rides, which was cool. So we were able to do like all the new Star Wars attractions that were there, the Millennium Falcon.
Did you build a droid?
We didn't build a droid, but we did buy a wand for my wife in Harry Potter. We went to Ollivander's, and there was a cool story about how she found hers. We went to a couple of different wand shops down there.
Well, I'm glad you're telling me all this because me and my wife booked our trip to Disney. What?
Yeah, dude.
So for the first time, me and my wife will be going to Disney. My wife has never been. I've never been. Hopefully the world doesn't shut down again before that because it's already booked and I don't want to cancel and I don't want to miss out on going to a place I've never been before, especially Disney. I mean, I'm a toy collector, but I'm not a huge Disney fanatic.
Right.
I have a few sections of, Aladdin and Lion King. I grew up with those movies. Pinocchio and Robin Hood are usually Bambi, Little Mermaid, all that stuff. I grew up with. 101 Dalmatians was probably the first movie I remember seeing in the movies.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably the first one I remember as a kid. But we're excited. We're real excited. We're not going to go to Animal Kingdom. Yeah. I feel like we can go to a zoo anytime. I understand it's an experience, and you get the Avatar thing.
The Avatar thing was mind-blowing.
That's kind of the only thing that interests me. Everything else, I mean, I love the scenery and the big life tree.
Yeah.
And the trail.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Are there trails to walk through or something? I feel like when I was looking it up, it said something about trails and stuff. Me and my wife like nature trails, but trailing through a fake forest, I don't know.
Yeah, well, they like you said,
the only park we're not going to go to.
Yeah, I mean, to me, there's 2 rides there that were. It was the Everest roller coaster was pretty cool, and the Avatar ride, obviously.
Well, the other thing about us is that my wife does not do rides.
Oh boy!
And I've taken the hit. I don't mind. See, I'm not crazy about roller coasters. I'll go on them.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of them. I wouldn't deny going on them. But the fact is that I don't have to go on. It doesn't really bother me. I just like having fun.
Yeah.
So, am I going to have fun at Disney?
Is
that even a question? Without going on are they crazy rides? I will do the Terror Tower or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
Tower,
We'll
yep.
do that.
They're on the Tower of Terror. What's gonna happen? Oh, they're going up. Ah!
Oh, that's such a
good.
Hollywood
You
Tower.
know, anything where it's kind of like no flippity doos and all that.
Yeah. There's not.
I wouldn't imagine there's much of that.
Disney, there's
more
no
mixed
flips,
feeling.
really.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You're not going to encounter a lot of
She
that.
doesn't do good with spinning rides. I don't do good with. There's one ride I can't do, and it's the goddamn pirate ship.
Oh,
It's the pirate ship that goes up, and it's just the big ones. I can go in the little ones that come around the trucks. Remember when we were kids?
Yeah.
The King Kong ride that come around. That I could do, but when it's big ship and it's just going back and forth, I got so sick on that. That's the only thing. I can spin, I can flip, I can go upside down in the freaking in the what's it, they used to call it the hellhole. Or the Taz twister, where you're like in a cylinder and it spins, and like you stick to a wall. Right. Yeah. I could do that all day, man. Go upside down, you know. Yeah. But put me on a pirate ship going up and down, I'm gonna get sick. Yeah. No,
you'll be good. Especially at Disney, there's really not a lot of flips going on.
Right.
The most flips you'll get is probably on the Aerosmith coaster.
And well, the question is on my mind. What's the toy situation?
So yeah, I was actively looking while I was down there.
Do they have Marvel, right?
You would
Could you find Marvel Legends in Disneyland? In Disney World?
And I searched for them.
Really?
They had like the crappiest strong guy wave. And like whatever, like Ant-Man and Wasp.
Because I remember seeing DC. I remember seeing the DC McFarlane. No, before McFarlane. So what was it? Mattel's DCs.
Right.
I remember seeing those in Six Flags.
Yeah, this is different.
But, it's weird. The Wonder Woman that nobody wanted. Nobody wanted that, and nobody wanted
That's exactly the lay of when you go to those retail stores. And you know what killed me the most was when I went to the Spider-Man ride. I had all these expectations. The ride is great. Don't get me wrong. The ride is definitely fun. I would definitely do the ride again. But like, I left the ride and I realized when I walked into this shop afterwards, I'm like, there's not one single Spider-Man toy that's worth even looking at. It's all these ones that are on like these goofy packages where his legs are completely spread out and his arms are like Popeye arms.
Well, I guess it's for a Disney collector, so being that it came from Disney by Disney.
Yeah.
Speaking of Spider-Man, have you seen the leaked little trailer that's been floating around of No Way Home?
No Way Home? No, I haven't. I only saw like maybe the first trailer that they were talking about, but not the new one.
Where there's James Garfield and Tobey Maguire in it?
No.
Yeah, bro.
What?
And they fucking spring into action, all three down the freaking thing.
No.
Yes, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
You see Dr. Rock, same actor.
Alfred Molina, yep.
Dude, it looks cool, man. I mean, I didn't see, I don't think, I think I saw the first Holland Spider-Man, but I don't think I saw the second one.
Homecoming.
I don't think I saw that one.
There's Homecoming, Far From Home, and now No Way Home.
No Way Home looks cool, bro.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Cool. And how about the rest of the parks? Epcot, fun?
Yeah, Epcot, you're going to eat your face off.
That's cool.
Food and Wine Festival is going on right now. I'm not
going until September.
Oh, yeah, it's still going on. It's going on through October.
I feel like we found a sweet spot. It's like all the schools are back, hopefully. And it's also in October, they start their 50th anniversary celebration.
Yeah,
so
it's already up.
People are trying to get there.
It's beautiful.
Then. So I'm going to be a week before the rush.
Yeah.
I hope. And like I said,
perfect.
I hope the world doesn't shut down before I can get there.
Yeah. You're going at the perfect time.
I'm hoping. And it's going to be cool.
Yeah, hopefully a little cooler.
September 20th.
Yeah. It was hot as hell in July.
Yeah.
It was humid.
Yeah.
Don't wear any shirts with print on the front of them because it'll like thick print because it'll stick right to you.
I don't plan on wearing anything but a tank top.
Tank tops every day.
Yeah, I need to tan up the top of my arms.
Get rid of that farmer.
I was wearing a tank top Friday night.
There you go.
We were supposed to go see Limp Bizkit with Supporting Act Spirit Box at the Stone Pony Asbury Park Summer Stage. But what happened? goddamn Rona happened. Friday night, we were both of us separately had no idea that either one of us were going. Had tickets to go see Limp Bizkit and Spirit Box at the Stone Pony Summer Stage in Asbury Park, New Jersey.
Yep.
We were just about to get onto the Garden State Parkway. You were ahead of us, and you had called us and said, "Where are you?" I go, "I just got on the Garden State." He goes, "It's canceled."
I did not want to be that bearer.
And the look of disbelief in my wife's face. I had my brother-in-law also in the back, and he was just like, "What?" And sure enough, we're looking through them. We see on Instagram and on message, on the socials, Stone Pony, they postponed the show. My wife,
and now the whole tour is canceled. You heard?
Well, the rest of the August dates they canceled, which it sucks for Spirit Box.
Really sucks for them.
Who we really wanted to see.
Yes.
If my wife could have just seen Spirit Box and left, she would have been happy.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have said the same.
She was in such disbelief. She says, "I have to see it to believe it."
Yeah.
So we went.
Yeah. We did went. Too. We went all the way there.
I paid $2.30 for an hour parking.
Yep. I see. We didn't do that.
But we walked and we saw like a lot of there was a couple of groups of people in different sections by the tour buses. I guess people were waiting to see somebody, a band, maybe get an autograph and whatnot.
Yeah.
So we were standing around a little bit. There was a band across the street, which I think was the Yacht Rock Review who played last night at the Stone Pony. They were awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They were playing at the bar across the street, and we were rocking out.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, it just sucks that the stage is right there. People heard their sound check. I saw an Instagram post of people rocking out to their sound check.
Yeah.
So they were playing already.
Yeah,
the stage was set, and halfway there, they postponed the show. And from what I heard through the bustling of people, that the bass player, Limp Bizkit, I don't know his name, but
Sam Rivers
may have caught the Rona.
Old Sam Rivers.
So, but I saw Wes Borland from afar.
Yeah. Did you see his upper thigh?
We were hoping. No, he was wearing clothes. But we were also hoping to. My wife was like, "I just want to see blue hair," because the lead singer of Spirit Box has blue hair.
It's Courtney.
And we ended up leaving. We were standing around for about 25 minutes, and we were just like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
So what do? We hunt.
Yes.
Off to a Walmart or a Target. We hit a couple on the way home.
Nice.
And I ended up finding a Ghostbusters muncher figure.
Oh,
so
okay.
I just need 2 more ghosts. I need Slimer and Stay Puft, and I'll be happy with that.
Nice.
Another little punch in the gut to my wife that night was that before the show, she was like, "You know who might be at this show? Sonny Kiss." AEW wrestler Sonny Kiss.
Yeah.
And she's like, because he lives in the area and he loves nu metal. Why wouldn't he be there?
Oh, yeah.
And we didn't see him when we were there. Half hour after we left, she sees on Instagram.
He's there.
He was there.
Yep.
Who did he take a picture with? Fred Durst, who had a Sharpie in his hand. So they ended up coming out, I guess, signing some things for people, and the wrestler my wife wanted to hopefully see was there as well. And it just, I felt so bad for her. She was so upset. My brother-in-law was upset. He was, real amped for the show.
Yeah.
I was just so thrilled to just drive around all day.
Yeah, I know. I had a car full of people too.
But I did come home with a toy, so it wasn't all lost. And
yeah.
Plus, our tickets are still good. Hopefully, they honor them and they come back around. I hope. I mean, I know that Spirit Box is going to be on the Coheed cruise.
What?
Yeah. Coheed and Cambria is going to have their own cruise.
And Spirit Box is on it?
Which is, my wife was like, "Man, I just don't want to go on a cruise. Neither do I. I don't want to go on a cruise."
Yeah, I mean,
listen, we're human beings that breathe air. We shouldn't be in the ocean. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah, I feel like
you get stranded out there. No. And I almost died. I just had the memory. It happened yesterday, about 4 or 5 years ago. I almost died in Jamaica on a goddamn kayak.
No.
Because me and my cousin went way too far out.
Yes.
And we're trying to get back, and the current's taking us to the left and away. And we're like, no! I almost died. I was like, we're not supposed to be in the water. We would have gills.
Yeah.
But That was
That was a bit of a bummer for all of us.
You went out to eat, right?
We went to
eaten
Jose
beforehand.
Tejas, so
we had eaten burgers before we left. We were like, we're going to a concert. I need to get something in my stomach before I fill up with beer.
I was even thinking of going to the Pinball Museum in Asbury since we were already down there.
Somebody else said that. Go to the Pinball Museum. I was like, I don't want to go to the Pinball Museum.
I do. That's my next stop.
You should have a pinball. You need a pinball machine in here.
Yeah, I have a virtual on my arcade machine, which is cool.
Well,
yeah.
Let's get to the point of the show, which is toys.
Toys.
There's never enough toys.
Yep.
And
sure.
I mean, stuff is showing up in stores now.
Yeah.
Retro TMNT figures and the Party Wagon showing up in Walmart.
Yep.
People are finding everybody but Donnie.
Yeah,
they're finding Leo, Raph, Mikey, the Party Wagon, but no Donnie. So
yeah, I heard that.
I'm thinking maybe he was maybe a later shipment, but like, are they adding more to that? Are they going to do Donnie, Splinter, and Shredder?
As they would.
I don't know. I want the Party Wagon though.
Yeah, I mean,
and for $35, it's a steal.
You can't beat that.
I mean, the original, awesome. I don't have it anymore.
Right.
I used to have it.
Yeah.
Now I have the 2013. Still awesome. Same thing.
Yeah.
Now they're doing it again. Still awesome.
Yeah.
I want it.
Yeah.
I want a complete Party Wagon because I don't have one.
Yeah. I'm so damn close.
My 2013 is missing the door. It still has the swing chair, but no door.
Same. Right. I got a swing chair, but no bottom flap.
And actually, being that it's all the same stuff, I actually have a vintage the front shield.
Yep.
That shield, it fits right on it perfectly. Yeah. So that's how I know that the vintage, the 2013 reissue, and now the 2021 reissue, they're all the same.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is a retro renaissance, man.
Yeah, we're getting it all back.
Like
all of our childhood
they're not doing the same exact thing with Masters.
Yeah.
But they upgraded it, made it better.
I agree. I mean,
if you
gave
collect,
some articulation.
If you collect vintage, the vintage has a special place in your heart. The way that they constructed,
right?
Great. Then
they're gonna break. Those bands are gonna go.
Oh yeah. But now with these, the articulation, the swappability, the playability, it's just
so much better.
Great.
I love the Origins.
The Ghostbusters stuff is great.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
And now with the Turtles.
Yeah.
The cards are a little different.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, so we're talking about these Turtles. The reissue box sets.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at the Bad Guys wave.
Yeah. The module.
The module.
Yeah.
Which.
It's got Slash in it. F.
Right.
Fong.
Didn't Slash's card have Slash on it?
3 times he was on it. It was like him.
Like the cards pertain to the Bad Guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, sometimes.
These are all uniform.
All
the cards are the same. It has the 4 turtles on like pretty much like almost each corner.
Yeah.
But you're not depicting who's actually
the
figure is.
It would be like one turtle and like the bad guy like in a scene or something like that.
I distinctly remember like Ground Chuck. Like Ground Chuck is like on his card.
Yeah.
But whatever. You know what? I think the cool thing with this is that you're getting the feeling of getting those vintage stuff mint on card, and it comes in a cool display box. Those boxes,
those boxes are sweet.
I mean, I got the first 3.
Yeah,
that's why I'm thinking. I think I need this 4th one. But
you have the Party Wagon box set. That was like the
San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Yep. Found that at Daxi Boys Toys for retail.
Amazing.
People are selling it for anywhere between $150 and $250 on eBay, and I got it for the
99 or whatever,
90 plus, tax or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I got the Target exclusive
movie.
Comic.
Oh, comic.
The Mirage comic version.
Comic versions.
Oh wait, the Mirage comic ones I got from Walmart. Target is the movie stars.
Yep.
So I have those 3.
You got the movie stars too, right?
I have the movie stars. Yeah. So what's left is the sewer and then the modular.
Yeah. So you're close. You're on a completion.
I was gonna take the figures out of the first one,
right?
Because the box is already open. That's why I
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of feel like he gave it to me for retail because he had just opened it just to show the figures that were inside.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And when he put those up on the wall.
Yeah.
But at least I know I have another set of those in the super set.
True.
You
True.
know? And the super set will stay sealed just because the appeal is totally in the box.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that sewer set.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, so what's the story? Let's go with the story with this one. So
Okay.
a while ago, I see on one of the Facebook groups that these bad boys were on GameStop.com for $22.99. So I called my boy. I was like, "Yo, brother, jump on this.
Do me a fave.
Do me a favor and see if you can get these for $22.99." And you put in the order,
I did.
and they accepted.
To my
Went
knowledge,
through.
everything was through.
So I was. So then, eventually, GameStop smartened up and they changed it back to the
Yeah.
$89.99 that it goes for.
Yeah.
$20, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then after a while, I was just like, I just hope they honor it. I hope
Yeah.
they honor it. I hope they honor it. And then I see one day somebody post that they had gotten it in the mail, and they said the best $22 I ever spent. And I
Yeah.
said, no way, they're honoring it. So I sent him that post, and then he sends, and you send me back
Oh,
a
God.
picture of
Okay.
like the payment didn't go through or something. And I was just
Yeah.
like, oh no, they caught it. They updated the price. They're not going to charge you $44 for something that costs $180 now.
Yeah.
You know? So that's where I'm thinking, all right, we didn't get it. It
Yeah.
sucks, but what are you going to do?
So you sent me that screenshot, and I was like, you know what? Let me just follow up because it's not just my box that's at stake; it's yours too. So
Right.
you know, I wanted to put some care and time into it. So I'm on vacation. He sends it to me. I look at my email, and I get like basically a notification that I need to update my payment, which I paid through PayPal in the first place, and my PayPal is hardwired right to my checking account.
Right.
So it's coming out directly. It's
Right.
not like I overcharged a credit card and didn't have room. No, this is, you're taking my money immediately.
Right.
So I go to update the payment just to make sure. I put my debit card in. You know, I'm out and about having a good time, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm trying to just fix something real quick. Give me a minute. I gotta work on something.
Toys!
Give me a second. Toys." And they're like, here we go. Eye rolls. So I go in to do it, and it says error occurred. I try it again. Error occurred. So now I'm panicking. I'm like, oh, crap. So I sent him a message, not looking good. Let me work on this a little further. Shit. We both kind of sunk our expectations a little lower for a minute.
I screamed, fuck! And my wife was like, what? Fuck! I was like, nothing.
What is it? Why are you so mad, George?
Fuck! Nothing.
Yeah. So eventually I waited maybe 4 hours or something like that. And then I tried it again. And it was like, you changed your payments. Cool. So I was like, all right. It says processing. So I'm like, all right. This is looking like a lot better now. I did get an email about it. So, you know, they're trying to reach out.
But pause.
Yes.
Now, while this is happening, I'm under the impression I'm not getting this. And I was so sad. I looked in my email, and Walmart kind of brought me up.
Yeah.
It said, hey, guess what? Your order shipped. I'm like, what order? What order shipped? And I was like, okay. Let me check that out.
Oh,
Look at it, bam!
bam.
So I was like, you know what? This makes up for it.
Yeah, that was a good little pick me up.
I was so glad to have pre-ordered the vintage, the retro real Ghostbusters Ecto 1. Great price at, what was it, $35?
Yeah.
Just like the party wagon.
Just like the wagon.
Like, that's a great deal. And being that I pre-ordered it a while ago, I was not expecting it. And then this showed up, and I was like, all right, cool. All right, well, there's that.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then,
And you didn't realize, though, at the same time, like, everything hit at the same time. So I came home
Are we
from
seeing double here?
the trip, and the two sewers in one giant box, and then my small box with the Walmart Ecto one was there. So I literally came home from vacation to Christmas.
Well, yeah.
It's
It's still Christmas for you.
It's still Christmas for me. Yep.
All right. So
It's way off in the distance there. I'm gonna have to do a.
I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll get it. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So speaking of Christmas gifts, you ever heard of Christmas in July? Something that's been hitting and that all of our toy group has been seeking actively for quite some time finally came. And not to move on from these because these are absolutely amazing. We should maybe
We'll talk about it all. Yeah. So all right. So one night, we'll talk about this.
Yeah.
One night, I get a text from Mr. Benny Rose. The text was an image of BrickSeek listings of this item in stock in a whole bunch of places that were kind of close to us. So I was like, all right. Also on the hunt was our buddy Sal.
Yeah.
So I went to one store, Sal went to the other. This is at 10 o'clock at night, by the way. I had to somehow tell my wife. I was just like you don't leave the house at 10 o'clock at night. Like, where are you going?
Yeah.
And why am I not coming with you? So I was just like, don't be disgusted with me.
I'm on a mission.
But there's word that I need to be somewhere. So she was like, all right, go ahead, go. I go, empty shelf, man.
No.
I refused to accept it. Well, I almost accepted defeat. I walked out and I called up Benny. And he was like, no, you go in there and you ask for a manager. I would make a stink. Like, if something's supposed to be on stock and you can find it, it's very easy to go in the back and find the box. It says this on the box. You can get it from the box. So I was like, all right, you know what? You're right. I'm not going to accept defeat. I'm going in and I'm going to customer service.
Yeah.
There's nobody in customer service.
I
find some girl. She don't want to help me.
Yeah.
I found another girl. She don't want to help me either. I said, how about you point me in the direction of the night manager?
Yeah.
I will talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
Found the guy. He walks me to the aisle, and he's like, I don't know. There was a girl working there, and she looks at it, and she goes, well, it says it's in stock, but that could mean that it's on the truck on the way here. That could mean it's on a pallet in the back.
Right.
We just don't know where it is. Whenever it says it's in stock and it's in this position right now, you have to give it like 2 or 3 days. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
I got 2 or 3 days. I'm here now.
So I accepted defeat. And so did Sal. Sal didn't find it in the other store either. Well, the next morning I said, screw it, I'm going. I'm going
back.
again.
Same
back.
store?
I went to a different store.
Okay.
And there was 2 on the shelf. Bam! Exclusively at Walmart from Funko.
Oh my God.
Without even a word. It is Jingle All the Way, the Christmas classic, talking 13 and a half inches, deluxe edition, fully posable, Turbo Man! Bro, where did this come from, man?
Like, literally out of, it says Jingle All the Way on the back. This toy just came out of absolutely nowhere. I think, was it me? I showed you a picture of it?
It was, somebody had found it.
Yeah.
And immediately put it up on eBay for $300. Meanwhile, I think it's only $35.
Right.
Which is great value for the novelty, the fact that it is pretty much screen accurate.
It's replica, yeah.
This is what they were fighting over. So I found it too, and initially
He got two.
And initially, it was going to be for me and Benny Rose because we were the ones who were kind of. But I was still looking out for you.
Yeah.
Benny Rose ended up going to another Walmart the next day or two and found 4 for everybody else.
He got 4.
Which I think is the shipment to each store. I think it's 2 per case and 2 cases per store.
Nice.
So he found those for everybody else who was looking for them. So there you go,
dude.
Turbo Man. crazy.
Johnny is going to be so happy this Christmas when I put his nestled under the tree.
Let's see.
Amazing.
I got a message. I might have.
Amazing.
Amazing.
I love the movie. I love the idea that now I can be just like those kids in that movie who were all fighting over this, but I'm an adult now. So
I want a booster.
Nobody wants a booster. And there he is, booster.
And then I also found this for you.
Demon 1, Demon 2, Demon 3. And
I told you that the box kind of messed up, so
okay.
I already told you. So just wanted to show you. You don't want to keep him in.
Nasty window stuff.
Nasty window.
That's all right.
But I took the chipped torso, so you can have a clean torso.
Cool.
This is the Marvel Legends modular Iron Man. He's a lot more gold than I expected.
Yeah.
Like
you see the yellow on the page there.
I mean, I kind of like the AI Stark more. I mean, in color scheme.
Yeah.
I mean, the gold is cool, and it looks real. By the way, these guys are just too much alike.
When you said, like, I was getting a Turbo Man and an Iron Man.
You put them together. It's like I got you the same toy twice. One's bigger, one's smaller.
6 and 13 and a half.
By the way, I don't know if you're looking for any of these. I passed up on all of them.
Yeah. Did you see Ultron at all?
He looks like a cartoon.
Yeah.
I saw him this morning.
Oh, you did?
He looks like a cartoon. He doesn't look. I mean, and I was also.
You saw this one,
hologram.
The head?
Yeah, I know the whole body. I had that figure as well, but I'm like, what do I need a ice blue Iron Man for?
That's the thing with these Build-A-Figures. Like, I think Darkstar is pretty cool. I think Ironheart's pretty cool. The Vault Guardsman, like that, I just have nostalgia towards him from games and comics and stuff. And the Ultron, I have an Ultron.
I was just very unimpressed with him. I have an Ultron too. I have a Toy Biz.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Ultron, and he is very mechanical looking. He looks menacing.
Yeah,
it has an evil thing. This one just did not do it for me at all. It looks very flat. Like he looks like a cartoon character.
It's apparently pretty shiny outside of the box and everything.
It didn't look that way when I was looking at it.
Yeah,
in my hands.
Yeah, it didn't do it justice. I mean, Build-A-Bear. It's a Build-A-Bear wave. It's friggin' awesome. Ursa Major. I had to pass on it because I pretty much did so much damage between Disney and Universal. And then while I'm out there, just even getting this and this while that was going on was just like, I couldn't justify doing an entire wave. It's like usually ballpark around 170 or something, or $160.
And especially when the whole wave is half of it is Iron Man.
Yeah. You got like 3 or 4 different Iron Mans, and I am. I have one. Another one of these, 2, 3, 5, about 4 or 5 Iron Mans at this point.
I have 3.
Yeah.
I have the Diamond Select, the Age of Ultron Select set, that Avengers set.
Nice.
And then I have the modular, and I have this one. The modular and the AI.
Yeah. I got those 2 and the retro. Yeah.
Not this, the little.
The smaller one. Yes. Yeah. So I mean, they say you can't have too many Iron Mans, and I think I saw another YouTuber put up there's about 40 of them.
40 Iron Man Legends?
From like start to finish, there's about 40 of them. So
that is a lot.
Yeah, I'm good with my 5. You know,
it's like Bray Wyatt figures.
Yes.
On to wrestling.
Went there, bro.
On to wrestling.
You went there, bro.
What the hell is that? I mean, I don't know if you toy collectors out there also are wrestlers. I mean, wrestling is a big part of our collecting.
Yeah, absolutely.
What is Vince McMahon doing? He was just like, AEW, take all my stars. I really feel like what he's doing is destroying his creation because it's his and his alone, and he refuses to give it to anybody else.
Yeah.
So he will kill it before he loses it.
Yeah, it's super sad what's going on.
And Bray Wyatt, he's one of your top merch sellers right now. He's so toyetic.
Yeah.
Probably his ultimate is probably my favorite in the line. Besides the Ric Flair, man, that Ric Flair ultimate is so nice. Again, also got rid of Ric Flair. How do you fire Ric Flair?
Yeah,
Let me tell you, buddy.
yeah. This is pretty.
I don't like how your book is short.
Nah. Oh yeah.
Woo! You know?
Yeah, it's just trash all around. I haven't been so disinterested in watching a Raw, and now that Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, is gone. A lot of people were saying it was a swerve. A lot of people still think that it's
It's
like
like a Brian Pillman situation.
like
Let's say we'll get rid of him.
he's fired, but then he's gonna like his two main like last opponents were John Cena at WrestleMania and Roman, no, or whatever.
Roman? No, Seth.
Oh yeah, Seth. So a lot of people are saying that it could be a swerve. They let him go due to budget cuts, blah blah blah. But then, who's his biggest foe is Vince right now, because Vince just can't let him be who he is.
I don't know. I want to see Wyndham Rotunda show up in AEW.
I do too.
I mean, AEW can be silly at times.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they do all the flippity doos.
Yeah.
And the thing that gets me is the no selling.
Yeah.
I mean, how many cutters and super kicks can you throw at somebody, and how can they keep on that? Those are finishing moves.
Those are finishers. Yeah.
And everybody's kicking out of them.
Yeah. It's true.
Stuff like that is just silly to me. But on the wrestling landscape, Mattel Creations put out this pre-order for the new generation Ultimate Ring. Very true to scale ring, an Ultimate Edition Diesel, and a beautiful light up neon entrance stage from the new generation. Well, from the classic to the new generation era.
Yeah.
Where it's apparently all programmable lights, like a lot of value in these things.
Very cool.
They put it out. They needed it's a backing situation.
Yeah.
So they need 5,000 backers at 250, which is kind of steep, especially up front, and something that you're not going to see until next April or next August. I mean, you're not going to see it till next year. But the ring, I would love to back it because I want it to happen. I want people to get it. I know that it's going to be great for the figure photography world and all that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
And for it to be as screen accurate it is. I mean, if you looked at all the things, I mean, the turnbuckles have like all the little hooks, and the mat comes up and you see the wooden planks underneath.
I love that effect.
Right, but for me, as you know, I mean, like I said, I want it to happen, but I have zero. I mean, I'm not a reseller either. That's the other thing. I want to stop you right there, because you can be like, "Oh, you can buy it and then just resell it and make." I don't do that. I have no place for that ring.
Yeah,
I have no real need for an Ultimate Diesel.
Yeah.
The real thing I really want is that damn entrance. I want that entranceway.
I
love that.
And now
the fact is that as I'm listening to other interviews with, the Elite Squad. If this doesn't happen, it doesn't happen
at all. Yeah.
They're not going to release a Diesel Ultimate. They're not going to release this ring. They're not going to release the entranceway separately. They're not going to do all those things. So if it doesn't happen now, you're not going to convince upper management to do it later.
Yeah.
Because you didn't do it then. So as this campaign started, it was a very slow start.
Yep.
I mean, usually a lot of things like the Star Wars, the barge, back the barge, like all the Mandalorian stuff.
Slave One.
Even Galactus.
Galactus has had a slow start too now.
But a lot of things, Galactus is $430.
Yeah, that's a lot
for just a huge. I mean, from the table, it's going to be up to here.
Yeah, it's huge. It's tremendous.
They threw in. All right, so like at 5,000 backers, you get the ring, the diesel, the entranceway.
Right.
Cool. Then if they get 6,000 or 7,000 or whatever, the next tier, you would get an ultimate Doink the Clown.
Pretty cool.
Now, again, if that doesn't get made, they are not going to make look at the ultimate line. It's
Right.
old legends.
Yeah.
It's Stone Cold. It's Ric Flair. It's it's John Cena. It's
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. It's Ronda Rousey. It's Brock Lesnar. It's Triple H. Doink the Clown.
Yeah, it's not a heavy enough hitter.
So he's not going to be an Ultimate. And if you want him, you got to back this project and hopefully
Yeah,
get
it'll
him.
be an exclusive.
And then the last tier, you got like ring apron skirts.
Yeah.
Which I think they should have swapped those incentives. Go for the ring apron first, and
Right.
then go for the doink.
Right.
Because I think more people will try to go for the doink than try to get skirts for the ring.
True.
But you can make that ring look like it's in your house.
Yep.
The Royal Rumble, I think.
Yep.
So it was a bunch of things.
Well, did
Well-
you hear the new? Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
right. So it was a very slow start, and these were the incentives, and it didn't look like anybody. Like I don't even think they broke 700
Right.
for like the first couple of days. So this past weekend, they announced that they're going to throw in the early bird. So if you've already backed this, you're getting this, and you have until Tuesday, August 10th, to back it, and you will also get the Macho Man Ultimate Ringside Commentator Station. So you end up getting an Ultimate Macho Man figure in all his crazy ass costume. It's
Like a black and white.
black and
zebra.
white. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Screen accurate, and then you also get the announce table, chairs, little monitors. I think headsets and microphones and whatnot. I think the headset microphone is actually molded to Macho Man's hat, so that's
interesting.
very unique.
That's cool.
And I heard, and this will be from I think it's WrestleMania 9
Okay.
when he
Yeah.
was commentating.
Yep.
So to recreate. Not to mention that I hear a lot about why did they go with New Generation and not with like Attitude Era or the classic.
Right.
This is great for Golden Era. Into that entrance was around for a while
Yeah.
before
Oh
the
yeah.
Attitude Era, so the New Generation. So you're getting a whole lot of play through people from all the way from Bruno Sammartino. Well, not really, but you got like I'm sorry, not Bruno, like Hogan, Savage, Ted DiBiase,
Hard.
Roddy Piper, and then all the way into you would get Diesel, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, Stone Cold, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of play value.
It's a good bridge. I like it.
And then to add that little incentive, which is great, I'm still not sold. I mean, I'm a Macho maniac.
Yeah.
I love Macho, and I would love to have that in my collection. But I'm sorry, guys. I'm not made of money. I mean,
Yeah, it's true.
I cannot back a $250 wrestling ring. I mean, I really hope it happens for everybody else who does want it.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, guys. I got to step this one out.
Yeah. Maybe we can go in on it.
Why, you want the ring?
Nah,
What am I
really
going to get?
care
I'm
about
going
the
to
ring
get
either.
you get the ring and I get the entranceway. We can do
You can
that.
have whatever you want. I just,
Oh, we'll go in together and just so we give it a little push.
yeah, give it a push.
I don't think we're going to make any difference
I
because, like I
know.
said, it's a very slow start. And I don't even think the incentive really pushed much either. I haven't checked it.
I
But,
feel you.
I mean, it didn't sell me. So, I mean, if anybody else was still unsold, I may not have sold them either.
Yeah, I think after seeing the Galactus go up and trying to see what the incentives were for that, you could go with any of his heralds. Basically, he would have a minion that would go out and do his bidding. Silver Surfer would be a perfect one for them to add to it, and he's blacked out on the teaser.
He would have to be really, really small.
Well, they showed the 6-inch fitting in his hand.
I don't want the 6-inch shouldn't fit in his hand. Galactus is ginormous.
Yeah,
Galactus is like it would be a minifigure.
yeah. They
You could add minifigures. Why can't you add little plastic minifigures of the Fantastic Four?
because it's the Legends line. They did that with
So
the
what?
Universe line.
Right there,
The retros.
the retros with the Wasp. You got the little Ant-Man.
Yeah, a little Ant-Man there.
Make the incentive to that Galactus heroes in that size.
Yeah, the problem is it's in the Legends line, so they're basically trying to keep it in scale, but most of the articulation's in the hand. There was 75 parts of articulation.
Right.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Right,
7,
you got
8.
each bend in your finger. No, it's a real hand.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sold on that.
yeah. I would have loved to have backed the Sentinel, but that's also big guy money on that.
Yeah, no.
And then I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are thinking they're going to back the Galactus, and then, I'll trade you my Galactus for a Sentinel. It's a good deal because you're overpaying $100 versus what the Sentinel was, and you're probably not going to get the Bastion or the female Sentinel out of it. You're just, you're grasping at straws here. It's just not looking good. Not looking good for these big projects.
Yeah. All right.
Cool as hell.
Yeah, very cool. DC, McFarlane, the new Suicide Squad wave has been showing up. I know Mr. Benny Rose got a King Shark. He looks really cool.
Amazing.
I saw somebody showed the construction of that King Shark. The shorts are actually like hard rubber.
Wow.
And you can take them off. But he doesn't have like a piece in his body. You need his shorts add to the support of the figure. Because if you take the shorts off,
he falls forward.
He's got legs, and then it's just like a tree.
Oh.
That connects to his body.
Okay.
And then, so you need those shorts because he doesn't look like
Salute your shorts. You need them.
What else? Oh, so I've been slowing down.
Yeah.
And being that I had all these beautiful pre-orders.
Yeah, this was all stuff that was in the works for a while.
So the Ecto one was a pre-order that came in. The Sewer Layer pre-order that came in. One day I was surprised, and there was a little package from Walmart.
Ooh!
This is the Garbage Pail Kids crossover with WWE Macho Man Randy Savage. Savage Randy.
Wow. This is cool. I haven't seen this yet.
He's a lot smaller than I thought he was going to be, but I don't know what
he's on like
expecting.
a stand.
It's a little.
Comes with the cards.
Yeah, it's pretty much a figure version of the Garbage Pail Kids WWF crossover. Cool
I didn't realize
figure.
it was Loyal Subjects.
It is Loyal Subjects, but it's got like the Topps cards. See the little Topps cards logos on it.
The cards in the back there.
It's got the GPK crossover WWE. I love that. And like I said, I'm a Macho Mark, so
yeah, that's really
he was
cool.
the only one that I grabbed. They also made Stone Cold, The Undertaker, and Andre the Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior.
Stone Cold and Andre. But
pretty awesome.
I went for Savage. And he just showed up. And I also got another thing to back, but you got anything? Tit for tat? If
you want to do tit for tat. Remember last week, see that Captain Marvel there? So I had gotten a couple of Captain Marvels. We were shopping for luggage, and I took her out of the box, and exactly that!
Sorry.
No, don't be. That's how it came. So you proved my point.
So it's broken.
So she came, and she was busted, and I put in a call to Hasbro, and I put a little bit of silicone in there just to to keep a solid thing in there. And I put in a call to Hasbro, and I said, "Hey, listen, I bought a broken figure. It was brand new." And they were like, "Let us check the warehouse really quick and see if we have any Captain Marvels." I don't think they had to look very far because
nobody's buying that.
Nobody is buying this figure. Didn't have a Build-A-Fig piece, first off.
Oh yeah.
Second off.
Nobody likes the movie.
Nobody likes the movie.
He's got a flat ace. Look at that flat ace.
So
it's accurate.
Yeah, it's accurate. This was right before vacation. We were buying luggage. I was just like, why not? They were cheap.
Go for it.
So I called them up, and they were like, "Yeah, we found it. We'll ship it out right away." So when I came back from the trip, the box shows up, and I'm going to show you just so you know, this is exactly how it came.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I thought it was going to look in and her leg was off.
Smush that top into that box, send it out the cheapest you can.
Screw your mock collectors. Well, they knew that you weren't.
I opened the other one, so.
Right.
Want
to open it right now?
There's no crease. I don't even think I'm going to open it. If I have this one open, I'm probably just going to leave it there. I would swap the head at most, but I already have her open over there, so this is just. I'm probably going to put this in like a donation or something like that at the end of the year, do a Toys for Tots.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, so.
As I'm looking at this, by the way, I'm looking at the little logo, and it's reminding me of Starlight. Those NECA boys figures are horrendous. horrendous. The Homelander, I didn't notice it at first, but then my wife pointed it out at a picture that I showed her. And then I went back and I saw it. His legs are so misproportioned.
Really?
His thighs are like normal size, but I feel like his shins to his ankle is too short. So you look at this figure, and he looks like a midget. He looks like a little person. He looks like a dwarf because like I said, his thighs are normal size, and then like I said, the shins and the calf, they don't look long enough.
Right.
So his legs look too short. Weird. And the Starlight is not that impressive either.
Yeah.
And his also Homelander's face is way off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get into the McFarlane DCs at all because scale is a big issue in that. You got a Gorilla Grodd who's the same size as Robin, basically.
Yeah. The first wave, you had Batman and Harley. The animated Harley Quinn was like, well, how are they the same?
She's so tall and lanky.
And not to mention, good luck getting her to stand up without a stand because she has those little tiny skinny ankles like the animation. You can't stand that thing up. I didn't even bother getting that.
Yeah, I passed on that one. And that would have been like, I love OG Harley Quinn stuff from animated series. Like, I'm a sucker for any of that. I had it in my hands a few times. I even hit it one time. I don't really do that often, but didn't have the desire to go back and get it.
Oh, I hit something. I hit something for a buddy. The Jurassic Park T-Rex and Explorer, the original OG Ford Explorer set. That showed up in stores, so that's pretty damn cool. It's got the kid, and he's got those crazy goggles, and the dinosaur goes into the sunroof, the dome roof. Oh, it looks really freaking cool. And I hit it for a buddy.
Yeah.
And then when we went back to see it, it wasn't there. But then it was moved somewhere else, and I was like, oh, there it is. There you go, bud.
Nice.
And then I also had gotten another pre-order in. I pre-ordered this last year.
Yes.
Okay.
I remember this.
Now, we're all Turtle fans, and we love the crossover Turtles. I love crossover Turtles.
Yeah.
What I have in my hand here is the Savage World. Well, not Savage World. It is the Mutants of the Forgotten Sewers.
Yes.
TMNT, probably like 1993, 92, 93.
Yeah, maybe even 94.
Maybe 94, one of the later waves. Savage Leo. I always wanted him because he looks like He-Man.
Yeah.
Almost, he's got black hair, but it's long black hair. He's got
very much in that
barbarian cool cape. I put the Super 7 retro power sword in his hands.
It looks great.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
And I like to fit in Turtles into every part of my collection.
Yeah.
So naturally, this guy stayed in my He-Man display. Now, there's this company that I follow on Facebook. I don't even know what kind of company I would call them. I would call them like a pop culture pop-up t-shirt shop. They make like limited runs of like really cool artwork t-shirts, and then sometimes into novelty items. They're called Toy Snobs. If you follow them on Facebook or see their stuff on Facebook. I'm actually wearing a Toy Snobs t-shirt right now. This is the Pee-wee's Playhouse. We also got these from Toy Snobs maybe a year ago or so.
Yeah.
It's a Krang pillow buddy.
And he's super duper soft.
And these are really, really awesome. Again, limited run stuff. Usually you want it, you pre-order it, you get it. And then
that's it. And the run.
So one of their logo guys is this character that they call Turtle Tor. And Turtle Tor is exactly what you're thinking. It's a turtle version of Skeletor. And in this TMNT Forgotten Sewer line, there is Leo, a dwarf Donnie, which I'm still on the hunt for. He is pretty cool. He's got a long beard like a dwarf from Lord of the Rings.
Gimli Viking.
Right, and then they had Bebop and Rocksteady, who were two like medieval beast warrior things. I don't want them. No, I don't want them. No, I just want the turtles. But I always thought it was crazy how this, always reminded me of He-Man, and it puts it in my He-Man. Well, Turtle Tour reminds me of Skeletor, obviously, Turtle Skeletor.
Yeah.
And so Toy Snobs were like, well, we're gonna make this figure. We're gonna make this figure.
Yep.
So they made it. I ordered it a year ago, and one day it just showed up on my porch.
Ooh. Oh.
And here he is, everybody. This
Wow, how cool is that?
is Turtle Tour. Very cool design. He's got like a neon green face, not really like a skull, but more like a turtle.
Almost like slash coloring.
Right, yeah. He's got
The
really
yellow-
cool his armor and what is that?
Loincloth.
Loincloth.
Yeah.
Very Skeletor-like. Purple.
Yeah.
He's purple, neon green, and like a teal color, bluish teal color. And he's on this really cool card.
The card is great.
The card is amazing. There's a couple of
Does
things.
that say there? Never grow up?
Never grow up is pretty much their tag in the line. They got the Toy Snobs down here in the style of like
Kenner.
which is weird because this is a Turtles
Playmates.
Playmates,
Yeah.
but okay.
I'll take it though. Oh, I got the
on the
nice.
back, you got like a file card. He doesn't
Good for
really do
Steve-O.
much. He's got a cool little sword.
5.5 inch scale?
That's the thing that gets me. There's two things here. First off, he's on this beautiful card, and there's no way to take him out and reseal.
Right.
I'm not asking for it because I think that would be asking for too much for something that, this was a limited run.
Yeah.
You're lucky you even got it. If you wanted to open one, you should have bought two.
True.
And also, he does not scale with the turtles. He
Yeah.
is much bigger. Turtles are a 4-inch line?
Yeah, like a 3 and. Yeah. I would say 4-inch. Yeah.
4-inch line. And he is more like a 5.5 to 6 inch.
Yeah, it says over here.
5.5.
5.5 inch.
So he pretty much is like, it's cool. Like if he had to fight Savage Leo, he'd give a run for his money because he's much bigger.
Yeah.
I love the figure. I just wish he scaled a little better with the actual vintage turtles.
Yeah.
But that's my intention. Those were my intentions. Those were my, that's
Your
what my
thought process,
plans.
yeah.
And not to mention that they told us it was 5.5 inches when they sold it to us. So,
Right.
I'm just beating a dead horse.
Would it scale better with like a MOTU figure?
That's it.
Okay. There you go.
Yes, I feel like this would go with your origins rather than with your turtles.
Okay.
Again, the card's too nice. I don't want to destroy it. I'm just gonna keep him on card,
Yeah.
especially as limited as he is. I've opened up a couple of other limited figures that I didn't know were limited until now, so I'm kind of regretting that.
Yeah. I feel
I have there was a Dick Tracy figure and a Tick figure made from, I forget the name of the company, but now they go for like $250 each on card, and I have them loose. I don't even have the card. I think I cut the cards up
Yeah.
because the Dick Tracy had a file card. I was like, I want the file card.
Yeah, this one's
but
got
when
a
I
file.
bought it then, they weren't crazy money. Now they are.
His weapon, the Ninjato sword. His birthplace was Magic City. He's 36,
Magic
almost
City?
like
At the
us.
store, Magic City discount store.
Yeah. He's master of the underworld, born to balance out the good and evil in the world. Turtle Tour, a mutant warrior who travels from city to city, marking his territory, pissing all over the place, making it his mission to unify those who seek justice in their world.
Oh, so he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Turtle Tour does not strike me as a good guy. He's
Good
got
versus
evil
evil.
eyes.
But he's the master of the underworld. Nothing good comes from the underworld, no?
Scarecrow comes from the underworld.
Yeah.
Scarecrow's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, I like this. Adult collector warning. Package contains an action figure which may present an overwhelming release of dopamine.
Which is totally true.
Yeah. Super cool. Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I had to slow down.
Yeah, it's slow down
They're
season.
killing us. They're killing me. All right. So MOTU Revelation, I have them.
You
Right.
ended up getting that line? All of them? Mossman and...
Evelyn.
Yeah.
Well, Benny found me a Moss Man,
Okay.
and I had found something for him, so it was just like an even swap.
Okay.
I didn't care.
That works.
And one day I was just in Target, but it was Target,
Yeah.
which is not
Better
the
than-
norm. At first, they were showing up at Walmart.
Walmart.
So,
Yeah.
Target only was getting Battle Cat and Skelly God.
Right.
Now they're all showing up. I actually saw 2 Moss Man and 2 He-Man in the store today.
Cool.
Yeah, because I went to the store today.
Ah, you did. I know you did.
I got something.
Uh-oh.
This is becoming a podcast tradition where I end up finding something on the
Oh,
way here.
boy.
It's just something very little, but you will appreciate it.
Okay.
I have never seen this. I've never even heard of something like this even being made. I just was blown away. I needed to have it, and for $5, why the hell not?
What?
It's a Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Disney.
What?
Tangled? No.
Okay.
Sorry. Brave.
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 Ah, interesting.
It is
What?
a Hot Wheels of an Easter egg from Brave. If you've seen the movie Brave, the old lady has a bunch of wooden carvings, and one of those wooden carvings is a carving of the Pizza Planet delivery truck. This is a Hot Wheels of a wooden Pizza Planet delivery truck. Like, I
What?
could not believe what I was looking at. It's
Yo,
a toy of an Easter egg.
That's deep. You know what? Hot Wheels, I commend you, but you are scraping the bottom.
Well, no, Hot Wheels is not.
They're
How is it-
carving out their own niche.
You want to talk about scraping the bottom? Jada Toys. All right, so they have like all the little.
Pizza Planet wooden Hot Wheels Easter egg from Brave. So you mean to tell me that this old lady lived through a time period where she saw the future?
Isn't that Boo? Isn't it a conspiracy Pixar theory that the old lady from Brave is actually Boo?
Wow.
Because there's a picture of Sully in the background, and she's trying to go, or maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
just
know. I get
thought-
like Celtic vibes from Brave. I never really saw it.
So if you think that that's deep,
super interesting.
I was in Target today and I saw these Jada Toys. It's a 1971 Chevrolet C10 from Independence Day, which happens to be the same car as a 1971 Chevrolet C10 in Groundhog's Day. Independence Day.
Right next to
Groundhog's
each other.
Day. Same truck. I think it's 124 scale trucks. Same truck. It's just a shitty beat up pickup truck.
Oh my gosh.
But one's blue and one is orange. One's from Independence Day. Randy Quaid's truck.
Right.
And then from Groundhog's Day, that he has the groundhog driving the truck, steering the wheel.
Is the groundhog in there?
No, I wish.
Come on.
I wish. And not to mention that there was also I don't know. I don't think it was Jada, and I don't think it was Hot Wheels. I don't think it was Johnny Lightning. But they also had from Ace Ventura 1 his big Bronco,
Oh my god.
and Ace Ventura 2 the Safari Jeep.
Oh.
That is scraping the bottom.
Yeah. They're really running out.
This is just so unique.
It is cool. It's cool as hell. I would, if I were you, a Pizza Planet truck.
They needed to reuse that Pizza Planet truck.
True.
Just repaint it, make it look like it's a piece of wood, which is genius.
Dude, it looks awesome.
It looks like a piece of wood. I thought it was wood.
Yeah. The more you look at it, the more you're like, wow, this is like really cool.
And this is up there with I feel like with the coolness factor, this is up there with the empty Wonder Woman Invisible Jet Hot Wheels San Diego exclusive.
Yes.
It was just a card with an empty bubble, and it was Invisible Jet.
Yeah.
You know.
This is Canadian release you got here.
Is that right?
Yeah. Made in Thailand, Canadian release.
How did it show up in our Target?
Yeah, you got all different branding on the back here. Yeah, that's
Kinda
crazy.
lucky.
That's really like no story or anything like explaining. Just really cool little unique
Random.
item.
Random.
Yeah, totally random. Nice pickup.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said,
That's the only thing I've picked up. Everything else has been pre-orders. I haven't been buying anything.
yeah. Speaking of
I've
the
been chilling out.
crossovers, we got some news about and pictures finally of the Ninja Turtles meets Power Rangers crossover
Mighty
figures.
Morphin Power Ranger Ninja Turtle Warrior Ninja Turtle Ninja Rangers. Oh, I can't wait. All right, so they were doing they're doing 2-packs.
3 2-packs.
They released a picture of each 2-pack in consecutive days. The first day they showed off, it was a 2-pack of Leo and Donnie.
Very
these
cool.
come as Leonardo as the Blue Ranger, Donatello as the Black Ranger. They have interchangeable heads, so you can have a helmeted head or an unhelmeted head. Super cool, man.
Yeah.
I remember them announcing renders, and this was a project that they were working on. So I was really excited because, again, turtle crossovers are the shit.
I have 3 versions of that first comic, all different variant covers, and I was pretty much all in until my comic book shop decided that they weren't going to get the 4th book. So I have 1 through 3, and then they stopped me at 4, and I can't complete it. Very sucky.
Also, the next day they released pictures. It's Michelangelo and April.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that's cool.
Yellow Ranger, Pink Ranger.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Again, interswappable heads. I think April comes with like a microphone and a camera.
So cool.
But then she also comes with the bow and arrow with the lightning arrows and whatnot. And then so I'm thinking the next day, I'm like, all right, come on, Raph and Shredder, right? Raph and Shredder. Mm-hmm. Not quite. They get Red Ranger Raphael and Foot Soldier Tommy.
Yeah, interesting call.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't mind that at all because he was bad first anyway.
Yep.
Plus, I have an idea on how I'm going to position him too.
Cool.
And then the last day, Green Ranger Shredhead single by himself. But as he should be because he's bigger. He's Green Ranger Shredder, exactly what you're thinking. It's
$32 or something like that on him.
Right, exactly. They are all up for pre-order on Entertainment Earth.
Yep.
And Big Bad Toy Store.
It's supposed to ship out early November.
Yes.
So I'm hoping if I don't pre-order them and they do end up showing up somewhere in stores and we can find them, I might go that route. But otherwise, I mean, at this point,
I'm hoping to do the usual thing I do is where I pre-order them, and then if I find them, I cancel.
Yeah. Well, that's what ended up happening with this for me. You found this for me, and I already had it pre-ordered at GameStop, and I went there the other day, and it's pretty much just a waste. Anytime I ever order anything from there, they never get it in on time, and also, for the most part, the last time I went in, I pre-ordered the Thanos. The front was exactly like this, just torn up.
Yeah,
stickers on the front.
I feel like because these were the only 2 on the shelf. I feel like these are in like repack boxes.
Yeah.
Usually it's not like a case of Legends that this came from. This came from like a box of random stuff.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling that's why. So yeah, I am super excited for the Hasbro TMNT Mighty Morphin Power Rangers crossover figures.
Yeah.
They look sick.
Love the crossovers.
Yes.
Want to double check really quick, make sure that we're still rolling.
Yeah, we don't want a repeat of last time because last time was so bad.
Yeah.
Because it got cut off, and you guys are probably not going to see that one, right?
I'm gonna salvage. I'm gonna salvage as much as I can.
Well, to recap at first, from what I think we lost from that, let's just say MOTU Revelations.
Yeah, let's do that. This is our continuation of the first Facebook podcast where we were talking about our thoughts of MOTU Revelations, or Masters of the Universe Revelation, right?
Oh, right. I keep on saying S.
The S is in there. Yeah, one revelation. So yeah, let's talk about it. After watching it, we were pretty high up on it. I think we scored it, somewhere in the 8 range or so.
I gave it an 8 out of 10. Little things that did it to that, to give it that score. Like I think the animation is great. I think it's awesome.
Super crisp.
I just think that the CGI they have like not CGI, but Pixar style, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Computer generated vehicles on the animation looks a little weird. I would have liked the vehicles to look like they were drawn rather than 3D
Models,
whatever.
It was cool.
I love the storyline. I love the story arc that they're going.
Yeah. It's only half too. It's part 1.
Right, and it is a little bit what Kevin Smith promised it wasn't going to be, which is kind of pissing people off that it wasn't going to be the Tila show. And I don't think it really is the Tila show. I just feel like Tila is one of the main character that some of the focus should land on, because she was in every episode of Filmation, and she was the only person who was there all the time who didn't know that she was bodyguarding somebody who didn't need a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand where her anger comes from. Like, wait a second. I've been bodyguarding Prince Adam, who's my best friend, and he's really He-Man, the guy that I'm kind of in love with. But I don't need to guard him because he's He-Man. So now and my father knew?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, and Orko, that idiot, knew? Oh, and Battle Cat is that pussy cringer that...
Yeah.
And they didn't even tell me that Sorcerer's my mother yet. Wait till she finds that out.
Oh, boy.
Spoiler alert if you don't know some of the MOTU lore, but...
Yeah.
So, I understand her position, and I understand her importance in these handful of episodes that we've gotten. Slow down. I mean, seriously, you haven't even seen the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like eating half a pizza and saying, I don't want to eat the other half because I see other I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was stupid.
Well,
I just want pizza.
Some people got a bad taste in their mouths from it because of how it was presented, and I get that. Like,
Well, Kevin Smith is a hype train.
Yeah.
He's going to hype everything. And whether you take some of his words for literal or not, or, take them for face value, or, believe everything, it doesn't matter. Why can't you just have, I understand if you don't like it. I get it.
Yeah.
Have your opinion. And if this is not your MOTU, then don't watch the other 5 episodes.
Right.
If you're gonna bitch about everything like that, whatever.
And you will bitch.
But
I'm
not. But I'm also don't want to silence the haters. I mean, people.
True.
I mean, the haters are the loudest ones. The squeakiest one gets the grease. So listen, fight for something that's good. I mean, it happened once with Sonic the Hedgehog. They people were complaining about what he looked like in the trailer, and they fixed it. I don't think,
and it turned out pretty well.
But the fact is that this is already done. I think the next 5 they're already done. So it's going to be what it's going to be. But I personally, as a fan of MOTU, I like the things that they've done differently. I like the things that they've paid homage to.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they went out of artwork, comics, toys. Yeah. Everything is in there. They got a Wondar. Wondars, but they called them, and then there's Vicor in there.
Yeah, the original concept.
And
Vicor.
And I love the Eternia, Preternia, Subternia being hell, and Preternia being heaven, which is something new.
Yeah,
that was never the case. Preternia was the past, not a heavenly place.
Yeah, I mean, it still takes on that. Preternia is like the past. Pre-past, no,
it's heaven.
Yeah.
In this canon, it's heaven and hell, Subternia, Preternia.
Right.
So whatever. I still like it.
I think it's great.
And I feel like Kevin Smith took the Filmation and just threw it into maturity. Sorry, microphone. Threw it into maturity. It made the show more
higher stakes,
catered to us, the older audience. If you got the same old Filmation, have you gone back and watched those Filmation? If that show came out now, Puke Fest. It's corny and
cringy.
silly, and it's for kids.
Yeah,
and that's why it was great for when you were kids. Now you're adults. Now you're 40-year-old men.
Yeah. Now Skeletor, you make me do some coke.
Right?
I'm up all night, and it's no joke.
Oh my god. I do coke.
Take off your fur pants and put them in your ass.
So yes, 8 out of 10. Watch it yourself. Have your own
Yeah.
opinion. It just sucks that the people who hate it more are more likely to spew the hate online and in reviews rather than the guys like me who I just gave it a thumbs up on Netflix. That was my review.
Right.
You know, because in my eyes, that's the only thing that really matters.
Yeah.
You can look at Rotten Tomatoes and all these. Rotten Tomatoes themselves gave it a 94. When Rotten Tomatoes gives it a high score, everybody flips out and say, "Oh, I gotta go see that movie."
Yeah.
And then they don't even think about the audience reviews. Then they look at the audience reviews of this show, and it's super low.
38% or something
Super
like
low.
that. It was really low.
Yeah, it's like 94 to 32 or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't know how. or
Review
why. Because
bombs.
I, like I said,
Fragile
I hear a lot-
masculinity.
I hear hate, but then I love it, and I know that a lot of people.
Yeah. It's
I've seen people praise it.
yeah. It's not perfect.
It's not praise it.
There's things about it that are obviously not my cup of tea. Like I love Sarah Michelle Gellar. I love Buffy, but I didn't like her voice as Tila.
because she was Buffy.
Yeah, it just
I feel
she
I feel like
sounds
she
so
was Buffy.
bubbly in that first flashback scene, and then you can tell that the production took a turn with COVID, so she didn't have the chemistry with her co-stars.
So, yeah, that's that.
So she, but it's more somber in those, which I think was actually better off. When she was in the beginning, it was very peppy, and it just didn't match the tone. Maybe it might have matched a Filmation tone, but for this show, I think the grittier tone would have been a little bit better.
Right. Well, I mean, I love the character development in most of the characters. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't too impressed with Merman.
Yeah, that was pretty
Merman
flash in
was
the pan.
kind of, and I mean that was Kevin Conroy, man.
Oh no! Don't even tell me
That's
that.
Batman
Ugh.
in the animated series. So he was unimpressive.
Yeah.
But I love the direction they took Triclops.
Yes. Very cool.
I love Beastman. Beastman like gave me a chill when he showed up and he to defend Evil Lynn. Like I was like, oh yeah, Beastman. I loved it.
Yeah, that was cool.
I like a lot of people are off on Cringer. I like Cringer.
Yeah.
Cringer brought
Cool with
it
it.
made my tears well up when he was talking to Tila and that trying to convince her to help out.
Yeah.
Got me teared up. Like
Yeah.
I think the actor is doing a great job. So I like it. And I like that Cringer talks rather than meowing like a cat in 2000X.
Yeah.
And also, I like the Tila arc. I like the new character, Andra. I feel like she represents us in the show. Like she has the knowledge of, oh, do you know who Hero is and the legends of Hero and
Right.
and this
Gray
and that,
Skull.
and I feel like she kind of she's
relatable.
just there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. She's there for I don't know. something.
Yeah.
I loved Roboto.
Oh, great. Oh, Roboto.
Roboto was
Jeez,
great.
that was. You don't normally feel for a robot character, but that I'll give you that welled me up on him because that was just an amazing turn.
When he calls her sister, that was
yeah, so cool.
cool. And then Skeletor, Mark Hamill's Skeletor, man. All right, so
Can't
yes,
help but
yes,
not hear
you
the
can-
Joker
yes,
voice.
you can hear the Joker. Yes, you can because it's the same guy, but he is taking away the away from. I mean,
Right.
you kind of hear it like in on the fight scene, like on the boat.
Yeah,
And he's like, but he actually got more, bring in your champion, like that.
yeah.
We
He's
saw
a great
Faker.
animated.
We saw Faker, and then
Oh,
Faker got killed.
that was a great.
We saw Mossman, and then Mossman got killed.
Yeah, there were a lot
We saw Trapjaw, and I thought he got killed, but he didn't. He didn't. He came
Yeah.
back. He didn't die. But they are killing characters. You're not
Yeah,
everybody's gonna make it out. We saw glimpses of other characters that we haven't seen yet.
Right.
Hopefully, we get to see them like Fisto and Clamp Champ, and
Yep.
I hope to see like maybe even Cyclone. I'm surprised we didn't see
Mechaneck or-
I'm surprised we didn't see Stratos or
Yeah.
or Buzz Off. Like I don't think we're gonna see Buzz Off, but maybe Stratos.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I'm excited for the show. I hope it does well and continues because I really liked it. I think it's great, and I think kids are gonna like it too. Kids are gonna get their own He-Man show. Coming out.
Another
I don't know when or how, but that's coming soon.
And that's gonna have toys too. Never enough.
And that's our little
mini review.
I mean, it was longer and more in depth in the last episode, but I haven't watched it. I was freshly watching it for the second time.
We're a little removed from it now, but
now, yeah, exactly. But watch
still
it yourself.
Good feelings. Yeah,
watch it yourself and have your own opinion.
Yeah,
I liked it. Griz liked it.
Yeah,
and I hope it continues.
Absolutely.
And it's toys, man. Toys.
Boy. Like I said, while we were down in Disney, I did try to see if there was anything out there. You know what they did have a bunch of? Diamond Selects. Okay. Pretty much anywhere you could find, like in our hotel, they had a Loki, which is 2 figures in one, guys.
It's a little Loki, right?
Yeah, it's got like a child Loki and like, an adult Loki. Still not, it's not iconic enough. Like I was this close to buying it. I was actually really close to buying it because I don't have a Loki, so just to have some kind of representation in my display would have been nice.
I'd go comic.
Yeah.
I
and also, I was saying about the Spider-Man exhibit, they didn't have Spider-Man, but they did have Marvel Select Spider-Woman. And what was really cool about that figure, if you go back and look at the Marvel Select Spider-Woman figure, she comes with 3 busts of Hydra agents. So if you're trying to like army build these like Hydra agents, you're gonna, that's a great option for you to just grab that Spider-Woman, which who doesn't want a Spider-Woman in that red classic outfit? And then you get 3 bustable Hydra agents that you can put in with your Captain America collection. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, wrapping it up, episode 6,
7, something like that.
Who knows? Get that music, bro. I want to hear that music.
All right,
I wrote this song. I did it myself.
You did?
It was one of the first songs I ever made on GarageBand. And then I gave it to him, and he did his thing.
And you know what? Once this first season, I think once we get through, we may end up doing another song for the next season.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to invest a little bit, get some, better podcast equipment. Because, being a hobby as it is, you're always spending money on the hobby, but when you want to embellish on something cool like this, you should be investing in, actual hard drives and microphones and top screens and all that good stuff. So, with that said, my name is Rich Rampage, and I'm Griz, and you have just watched the Never Enough Toys podcast, and we hope to see you next time.